to Habits. I am your guide, Rachel L. Gary. And today we are diving in. What are we diving into? Breathe to grow. All right. So what is habits? Habits stands for having a burning intention to succeed. And what we talk about here on this channel is about goals, mindset that is needed to achieve your goals, and the skill set that is going to be required for you to move forward to have goal achievement and wow success. And we're going to dive right in to about taking a breath so you can grow. Now, as I stated on my channel, I'm always talking about goals and goal setting, as well as the mindset that is going to be necessary for you to move forward to reach your goals. However, we don't talk about the part of once you get all these tools, what do you do? And a lot of time, more information can become overwhelming, because if you haven't put the information that you learned in the beginning into practice, that means that, so let's say that, we'll say for instance, if you have a 10-week program that you go through, and you go through all 10 weeks and begin to implement what you've learned over those 10 weeks on week 10, you have all the information from week 1 through 10 to go through, to navigate through, to make sure that you are following the steps, how to take a breath, and the easiest way to grow. First, if you're a part of any program, you want to take it as the information comes to you and put that information into action. If you are a part of a program that is going to take the entirety of the program for you to be able to act upon that information, it becomes more likely that you won't be successful. So you want to make sure when you enter a coaching program, a classroom, a school assignment, a workshop, that you're getting that information in incremental steps so you can have the roadmap, start driving the car, and then move to your destination. Each portion has to be portion size. And let's say you are already in a program that you are getting all the information, and then you're going to start working. Let's slow down, take a breath, take it back to lesson 1, implement the information that you received, and execute part 1. It's about mapping this out for yourself in the best possible way for your success. No overwhelm, no burnout. Remember, if you haven't been watching my channel, you might want to go back and start watching the videos, because that's what this channel is all about. Giving bite-sized information that will allow you to be successful in the quickest manner possible, which is why we're talking about taking a breath and then grow. Now, within any program, there are going to be points of like milestones. And that's what I'm talking about learning a piece of information, getting information, putting the information into practice, allows you to learn the information. As you are continually utilizing the information, you'll figure out what works for you and what doesn't. Because no matter what program you're in, there are going to be some things that are going to be tailored just for you. And there are going to be some things that you're going to be like, hey, this really isn't my situation and I won't need it. This is about being that CEO of my life. Hey, I didn't even say it. If you're new to the channel, a CEO is someone who's clear in their actions, empowered by their choices, and has ownership of their direction. And that's all I talk to here, the CEO. That's you. Now, back to being the CEO. As the CEO, you must determine what pieces of information that you're being given are going to be relevant to your situation. And with all the information in the world, the information highways that we have, it makes it a lot difficult. However, start at the beginning, navigate through it, and figure out if it works for you or if it doesn't. Discard what doesn't work for you, keep what does. It's like any book you read. You can read the whole book, and only 4 of those chapters actually pertain to something that you want to work towards. But that's okay. You have it in your tool belt, which is in your mind, and you could utilize it at a later time. However, to make sure that you're able to breathe, bite-sized pieces. And that's how all goals are able to be met. When you take bite-sized pieces of a larger goal and start acting in milestone form. So if your larger goal is to, we'll say, buy a new car, and you have a specific car in mind, and you're trying to determine if you want to finance or pay for it outright. If you're trying to pay for it outright, so let's say it's a $50,000 car. We're talking about gold cars here, right? Because gold cars are not the $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 cars. Gold cars are that $150,000 cars. It's those cyber trucks that everyone's rolling around in. I want to say it, guys. I'm going to be controversial. I don't like them. So that's me. And it's not for a price tag I don't like them. I just don't like the design. And I'm not one, if you guys are new to watching me, I'm not one to be in the status quo. I'm always going to be not abnormal, but I don't walk the beaten path. I'm always charting my own path, which is what I suggest to you guys as well. However, people that want the Cybertruck, I'm not stopping you. So let's say you want the Cybertruck, and at this point in time, you don't have all of the funds to get it, and you don't want to finance it and have high finance payments. And you're saying, okay, I need to make $150,000 in a year and a half, because the car will still be relevant in a year and a half. So in a year and a half, what can I do to do that? So that's your monumental goal. Your goal is to have that $150,000 car that you put the down payment on. That's not a down payment, that you're paying it outright. Incremental steps. First, figure out what you're going to do to make the money. As you figure out what you're going to do to make the money, then you're going to determine how much money is going to be needed to be saved in a year and a half. And you're going to divide the amount of money that you need to have by the length of time in which you are taking to achieve it. So we said 18 months. So $150,000, we're going to divide it by 18 months, and that's how much you need to save per month. That is how you incrementally set up your goals, as opposed to, I need $150,000. You're immediately like, $150,000. So this eliminates the overwhelm by you having an opportunity to breathe and grow. So I hope that these tips help you be successful, to take the opportunity to take a breath, be very strategic about what information that you're going to keep and what you're going to give away. Move through incremental steps. Start them, complete them before you move to the next. And always stay in motion, and remember that overwhelm is not part of the plan. Well, you know what I'll say next, guys? Let's first say that I have an event in Chicago. It is going to be in person. It's called Pins Up, Goes Down. Now, what is it all about? We're going to take our opportunity. We're going to be live, in person. We're going to be talking about credit, health, and generational wealth building. And it's all about you setting those clear, achievable goals. And we're going to work on that together. So if you guys get the early bird special till the end of July, it's a buy one, get one. So that means that bring your friend that's 2 for 1. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys there. That is Pins Up, Goes Down. The link will be in the bio or be below. So take an opportunity, click that link, get in while you can. And as usual, what am I going to say? I need you guys to hit that notification bell, like, comment, share this with someone else who's looking for wild success, so we can all be on the journey together. Until next week, I need you guys to be up, out, and moving to the greatness we all know lies within who? You see, yo.